Morning guys, welcome back to the One Auto channel. This one here behind me, Ford Focus 1.8 2008. Customer complaint on this one is he's driving along and he started to get all sorts of warning lights coming up on the dashboard. This was at night. Warning lights coming up on the dashboard and he was losing the electrical power. Eventually the car cut out, battery was completely flat. Couldn't do anything with it that night, so we went back the next day, battery still flat, got a jump start, managed to drive it back home. Brought it into me and said it's been okay since he jump started it. However, there is quite a whining noise coming from the engine bay. Sounds like it's the alternator. So I've just been underneath it, took the cover off, running a few checks, just checking the power, just checking the charging. I'm checking for voltage drop. All seems to be good there, but I'll let you listen to this noise. So you can hear that woo, awful noise. Put the lights on, load up the alternator. So with all the loads on, you can hear this alternator squealing at us. Check what it's reading here. Now with the loads, 11.5 volts it's reading. Switch them off. Also just noticed the ABS light is on now and it wasn't first thing. And with the loads off, it's 13.914. It's just creeping up here, nearly 14 volts. But however, the noise coming from it, I think we need to be changing this out. Well, I've just took the undershield off the bottom of the engine here, just to confirm that it is the alternator. Just rest a screwdriver on it, put it to your ear. Yeah. Yeah, that's squealing at us. Right, let's see if we can get you to listen on it. Anyway, do that and put that to there. I don't know if you heard that, but sure is squealing. First job then, loosen off, take off your negative battery lead. And keep that out of the way of the terminal. I'll tuck it down there out of the way. Lovely. In fact, I've just put a bit of glove over the terminal so it doesn't connect when I'm underneath. Do it, insulate it good. So our alternator's tucked right down there. When you look from the top, it looks a bit buried. However, it's not too bad at all. So it's just there, and this is our tensioner just here. But to gain access to this top 10mm bolt, where is it there? We've got to take out this headlight. We've got a T30 on the top. Wash that out. Yeah, there we go. That's it. So, could leave that up there actually, but we disconnect it. It's a bit stiff. Plenty of room to get in that top bolt down there. Right, 17mm onto our tensioner. Just peel the belt off. Can we pin these tensioners out of the way? At least, don't they? That's okay, I'll leave that resting against there, we're not doing any harm. Belt's loose, we'll be able to get that off. Alternator just there, done. So next for our 10mm down there. So this is our top bolt. There's two others at the bottom. I don't know if we can see, it's just there where I'm going to be getting at it. Got the right socket. No. 11s don't fit on the 10s. Cool, that one's out. That can go up there. We'll need to send the car up in the air and get the other two. Right, looking up at the bottom of the alternator, there's one there and one there, two of the 10mm. We'll also probably, just to get a bit of access up to the top wire, we may have to move this aircon pipe. It's only a case of undoing one bolt just there. Release this cable just there from that bracket, and then we have to undo the connector. It's a 3-wire connector because it's a smart charge alternator, so the charging rate's controlled by the PCM. Yeah, we have to squeeze that and get that undone, so I'll get that disconnected, and I think there's a 13mm on the top to get the main battery wire off of it. Just looking at this again, when I undo this, it may come straight down. I've just had a quick look on all data at the Ford instructions, and they're talking about removing this bracket, and one up on the manifold and the one here for the dipstick, and taking the dipstick tube out, I suppose, just to give you some more room. So yeah, I just realised, yeah, I've got to take this aircon bracket off here to lower this down to get past this aircon pipe. Sweet, right. I've wedged the torch somewhat. Put the wire for that. Probably going to be blocking the view, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that. These plastic retainers are really hard to push down. That's it. Bit of help. That's that one off. There's a cover on this top nut. There may be. Yeah, there is. I've just got it off. It's just one of these rubber covers. So that reveals the 13mm nut. But it's still got a plastic bit around it, and it's quite recessed quite deeply inside the plastic surround. Right, looking through our headlight aperture, the nut we need to get at is down there at the end of my finger. You can't probably see it. You can if you're doing the job. So I'll put a bit of an extension on my quarter drive. I should be able to get that undone all right. actually get away with the extension, left it as I showed you. You can just get underneath the top hose and get on it. That's it, crack that loose. That's them doing alright now. Just get another socket just to spin it off with my fingers. Let's get a 3/8 semi-deep one. Just going to get it on there just to spin it off. Get my fingers in there. Can I get my fingers in there? Turning. Right, I'll spin this nut off, get the cable off and go back underneath. Right, that battery leads off. I think for the sake of it, while I'm up here, just in case I do need to move this dipstick, this is the only bolt at the top, which is an 8mm, holds a dipstick tube to the inlet manifold. For the sake of I'm doing that, might as well just do it, put it back later. That releases that from the top. There's one at the bottom if I need to move it. Right, AC bracket off here. Gives us some movability. Right, I'll undo these two before I take the dipstick tube out, just in case I don't need to. I'll pop these two 10mm undone with bottom alternator fixings. Actually, let's crack it off with the spanner first. This snap-on ratchet with the flexible head comes in really handy. You can do it however you want, but this is handy like this. Good ratchet spanner as well. Would be good for this application. You just feel the weight of the alternator resting on the bolt, so just with one hand push it up while you're spinning the bolt out. Only just, it goes right up to the fan shroud before that comes out. As you can see, it's got quite a length on it. And for the last one, this one's a little bit stiffer in the threads. Alright, we'll just get a ratchet spanner on the bolt now. A bit tight in the threads. A bit of corrosion probably, just feel it holding on to that. Keep doing this. There we are. Dropping down there. Oh, I see, they want to bring it that way. So sure if we need to though. I'll be able to just manipulate this AC line a little bit. Get it through. Oh, arms are aching. The flexi hose of the AC line out the way, and down she comes. Ah, there it is, peeps. So we're going with a remanufactured unit from GSF. This is an L-stock product. There's the part number. That's what it looks like. Nice and shiny. So this little bit of foam here protects the connector for the wiring. It's probably a good idea just to leave that on while you're fitting it back up. Next the AC out the way. There we are. She's in position. So if you get the bolt without the bracket, it's easier. Slot it through, get the thread started, and then the other one. Just nip these down. Before you tighten them fully, go to the top, put your last bolt, your top bolt in, and get that started. Otherwise you're nipping them down here, and you might be out of a line at the top. So don't go fully tight at this stage. Just nip that, and we're going back underneath to tighten the other two. Nip that down to your factory spec. Click, click. Click, click. Then when I lower the car back down, I'll do the top one as well. Right, get a belt above that wire there, get the bolt back in for the AC line. Nip that up. Now for our wires. One on first, and then I'll put the nut on from the top side. Just check it. Yeah, there's no corrosion. Just checking, make sure there's no corrosion on the wire terminal. Actually, I didn't undo the 13mm nut that was on it from the factory like a noob. Right, get our smart charge wiring plugged in. There we go. So don't be a noob like me and leave the nut and washer on the new alternator, because then you've got to fiddle around and get it off. But anyway, I've got them off. I'm going to just nip up this top bolt. Click. And then just a case of fiddling the top connector back on, getting your nut and washer on, slip cables on, spring washer and nuts on. It's tight. Let's get our little rubber plug to go over the end, stop the corrosion building up on it. Insulated. Right, so disrupted by about 5 phone calls in one go, so it was a bit busy half hour for me. So I've got the battery lead back on, covers back on it, put the bolt back into this dipstick because we didn't need to take that out. Just got to put the belt back on. The belt is still around the crank by the look of it. It's got another belt to the side of it, a stretch belt that you don't have to take off. So right, we're going to get underneath and just hook it on the alternator pulley. Like that, and then I should be able to let the tension off, hook it round the, push a screwdriver through there just to hook it onto the water pump. Just go like that, that's it. Hooks that round. Put the belt back over. Line loosened up. That's it. Belt is on the alternator, and nicely on the crank. Yep. Okay. I'll get this battery reconnected then. I suppose when we start this up, we'll have to plug the scanner into it because we had an ABS light come on, probably because of the low power issues. We've got our voltmeter. We'll give it its initial start live. See that. Reading 12.57 right now. That's a lot quieter. 13.94, building the battery power up. 1406. Let's give it a little rev, lean in with a screwdriver. Nice, that squealing's gone. Lovely and quiet in there now. Right, put some load on it. So we've got the alternator singing a little bit now, but we expect that. I've got aircon, heated front screen, heated rear screen, headlights and the blower on full tilt as well. Whereas before we didn't have anything on there. We're now on, if you can see that, 13.56, 13.5 volts they're actually saying then, just there. Which is good considering we've got all these loads on it. That's it. Seems we've got ourselves a little fix. So I'm just going to test this battery. It gives me the opportunity just to quickly show you this Hobby Tools HU34012. It's their new battery tester. It does start stock batteries as well, not just your normal ones. So I can just run a quick test on it. I'll go through all the features on the review. I'm just gathering some footage for that. So battery test, enter regular flooded type it is. It's SAE and a 590 amp. I think it's probably already set up from the last one I did. Yeah, 590. Above freezing, yep. Hit that and that will run a test. It's saying good and pass. Excellent, so we know this battery's okay. Good thing about this as well is we can print the results for our customer. Excellent.
Honey, honey, honey.
So like a silly dumbass, forgot to turn the camera on. We did have an ABS light on, which now is off because I scanned all the modules, which are now all clear. And there's faults in most of the modules, to be fair, saying about low battery, so they're all good. Give this thing a quick road test now. So that's it guys, back off road test, left the scan tool plugged in and it was reading a constant about 13.8, 13.9. That's where the computer wanted the charge rate at, so that's what it was. No whining or anything from the alternator, so we are all good. Definitely got something on that lens. Better, look a bit cleaner now. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, charging is all good. No noises from it. The only thing I've had to do when I was in there, say I cleared the codes, because it was low battery codes in most of those modules. Also put the radio code in, luckily the customer had that one, and reset your auto window on the driver's side just in case of sending it down, sending it back up, and hold it in the up position for 3 or 5 seconds, and then it will send it down, it will go down automatically on its own. That is it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it was used to you, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget, connect me, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Now on Patreon and now on Coffee. Go check those pages out. Links are in the description. See you next time, guys.
Annie.